Hey guys, I'm Maria Pankova and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, if you're not, then welcome back to my YouTube channel. You know the drill, like and subscribe. In this video, I'm gonna show you how I do one of my most favorite everyday makeup looks. So let's just go straight into it. I'm gonna be dipping into the James Charles X Morphe palette. So I like to first start with my eyes because if I do any messes I can take care of them later. For base I'm gonna be using the Revolution Conceal and Hydrate Concealer, and actually what I've been doing recently is just tapping some of the product on my eyelid, obviously, and then just tap it with my finger, not really using a brush or a sponge. I don't know why, but I feel I have a lot more control of how much product it gets on my eye, and it blends a little better. I don't know. Just make sure you blend the products all over your lid, up until the brow, just around the space, because you're gonna need a good base to it. So when that is all done, I'm taking a brush like this one. It's basically any eyeshadow brush that I don't like using for eyeshadow, you know. And I'm dipping into my Revolution Loose Setting Powder. I'm tapping off the excess really well because I don't want a lot of products. And basically I'm just gonna set my lid. We don't want any creasing, right? Alright, so since our lids are prepped and primed and ready to work with, I'm dipping into the James Charles X Morphe palette. And when I'm thinking of actually doing something pretty simple and soft, so I'm gonna start with this color right here. This is like a brown orange kind of shade. I don't know, I can't explain it. And for it I like using a brush like this one. This is Zoeva 234. Actually a lot of markings are gone from the brush because I've been having it for a couple of years now, but the point that I'm making is that it should be a bit more flat-like, you know, unlike something like that, for example, you see, flutter. So I'm taking off the excess pretty well. I do need to do that in my life as well. So we are starting to build the crease. It's really easy to work with a brush like that because do you see the simplicity of this movement? It's basically what I always, and it's not going anywhere where you don't want it to go. Okay, since that is done, I'm taking one of my favorite brushes to work with. This is my Morphe M506. This is just amazing for building a color into your crease, even if you're in a hurry and want to make a dramatic look. I always look for this one. I can't go anywhere without this one. I'm traveling with it. I'm just married to this brush. So I'm gonna dip into the next color that's slightly darker on the palette, just a tiny amount. And we're gonna build that color a bit lower than our previous one, right there in the crease. So at this point, if you're not really satisfied with your blend, like for example right now I think I built up a lot more color into this eye than this one, or it's just me being crazy, but I will take the brush that I used before with the lighter shades and kind of dip in a little more in there, just a tiny bit, and I'm going over the whole blend. Then I'm taking a brush like this one. This is my Morphe M124, and you can choose actually a pencil brush or something like that, but I don't know why I chose this one because I feel I'll have more control over my eye. Honestly, with this blend, how it's going, this is the one I feel like I want to use. And I'm gonna dip into this cool toned dark brown next to the black one, and I'm gonna start building up that color into the outer part of my lid. Alright, so basically after I've set the placement of this color, I'm gonna take a clean M506 and blend that color even more. I'm building up that color into my crease a little bit, just kind of grabbing it, you know. Alright, so I like having a makeup wipe or anything such close to me, and kind of because I always go over my initial ideas, I'm just taking off the excess product. Alright, now let's get to the real deal and cut the crease. I like using this brush by Morphe. This is M224. So I'm taking a little bit of concealer on the back of my hands. I'm using again the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Hydrate Concealer. It has a very lightweight formula, very hydrating. That's why I like using this one in general. And I am just tapping a little amount on my eyelid basically. Looking up. And there should be this small line forming. I'm just gonna tap all over it. Okay, so here, right at the edge, I like to just tap with whatever concealer that's left. Not to end it, you know, in a straight line. Alright you guys, so now the hardest part is done. What I like to do actually now is, you don't really have to, but I like to give it a little bit more definition, especially on this eye. I don't really feel where I cut it with concealer is pretty crisp, you know what I mean? So I'm taking a brush like this one, a very small detailed brush. This is M213 by Morphe again, and I'm dipping just a small amount into this darkest brown again, and I'm just going over that line where I cut the crease, just with very soft movements. Then you can go ahead and choose whatever shimmery shade you like and put it all over the concealer. I'm actually gonna go with this shade right here. Alright, lovely. So then I'm taking again my M506 and I'm dipping into the darkest brown. And I'm just smoking the edges right here, just to kind of clean everything up and not have any harsh lines. So then I'm just gonna draw a very thin liner just on my lash line. I'm not gonna do a wing or anything like that. And by the way, I'm using the NYX Epic Ink liner. This is truly amazing. It is the best. It is really affordable. The formula is amazing. If you're looking for a good liner, don't look twice. This is just bomb. Alright, let's quickly go to the lower lash line. I'm taking a brush like this one. This is a small pencil brush. This is M149 by Morphe. And I'm gonna dip into that color right here and start to slowly smoke my lower lash line with it. So first I'm actually gonna put on a little bit of concealer under my eye. I forgot about this one. I'm using the Morphe Full Coverage Fluidity Concealer. And then I'm gonna smoke my lower lash line. Alrighty, so now everything starts to come more and more together. I'm gonna take this smudger brush by Morphe again. This is M508. And I'm gonna dip into the darkest brown again. And I'm putting it right under my lashes on the outer corner. Alright, awesome. So I'm gonna go ahead and put some foundation on. I'm gonna be using the Maybelline Dream Urban Cover and be right back. Alright you guys, so I took a little break. I put on my foundation and a little bit of bronzer and blush. And actually I want to show you my new technique of doing my brows, and then we can go ahead with the mascara and lashes. As usual, I'm first dipping into my e.l.f. Cosmetics Look-On Liner and Brow Cream. I don't know why, I'm just in love with that product. And I'm using my Morphe M158. This brush is life. I'm first starting with my spoolie. I'm just brushing up my brow hair and kind of, you know, put it in the direction I would want it to go. Then I'm taking the other part and I'm dipping a little bit into the gel. And I'm making a small line under my brow. And I'm doing the tail with some more product. And once I'm almost satisfied with my tail, I'm taking my Anastasia Beverly Hills Deep Brow Gel. This is in soft brown. I'm trying to wipe away as much product as possible. And starting off from actually the middle, I'm slightly putting it into my brow hair. And then with what's left, I'm going into the beginning of the brow. And we have our brow done. It looks so natural and nice, and actually has a deeper color because I changed my hair color and I'm kind of feeling some darker brow. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Really quick and easy. Love that technique. Alright you guys, so I did carve my brows with a little bit of concealer just to make them more defined. And now I'm gonna go ahead and do mascara and lashes, and I'm gonna put on the Tatti lashes in Teal 21. Okay you guys, I put on the lashes and I am done with the eye look. I really love how it turned out. Let me just do some final touches first. I'm gonna dip into my Jeffree Cosmetics 24 Karat Skin Frost Pro Palette. Wow, that has a long name. And I'm taking this small brush. This is M149 again. Spraying some setting spray. And I'm gonna dip into Sarcophagus, the lightest shade. And we just pop a little bit of that into my inner corner and under the brow. And I'm gonna take a different brush. This is M441, and I'll dip into the same shade and just put highlighter all over wherever I need it. I don't know why, I just love putting highlight at the end, you know. I've done all of this makeup and then I put highlight and it totally changes and it just feels so good. I don't know why, I just love doing that on the last step. Alright you guys, so the look is completed. I'm really happy with how it turned out, and I hope you did as well. I actually did my lips off camera. I used my most favorite combinations at the moment. It's the Nip and Fab Lip Liner in Espresso, Macao Beauty lipstick in Flawless, and the gloss by Jeffree Cosmetics in Legends Only. I'm gonna link everything down in the description box as well, so if you liked any of these products and want to get them yourselves, it's easier for you. So I hope you guys liked this video and learned something new. If you did, please let me know in the comments down below, and I hope you guys are having a great day, and I'll see you on the next one.